Welcome back to Shizmac. Oh fuck! Hold on. I left my fucking V8 Splash on top of my fridge. I don't want it to get warm.
Okay, cool. What kind is it?
Berry blend.
Is it pomegranate? Okay, I thought you were gonna say pomegranate. I know you like pomegranate. I mean, look, I don't hate pomegranate. I don't hate it. I'm indifferent. I don't like pomegranate. Like, if it's in a drink, I'll drink the drink. But if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. I'm not the biggest fan of pomegranate. Yeah, I don't know.
Love me some pomegranate.
It's cool. I mean, let pomegranate get its shine or whatever, but I don't know. Fuck pomegranate. That's what I'm saying.
Is this guy not gonna...
I was kind of on its side. No, you gotta go over and punch him in the mouth. But be careful.
Does my first blow matter in terms of damage?
No, it does not.
Okay, so...
Just gotta wake him up. He's an old god, man. You just gotta wake him up from his sleep.
Whoa, okay.
Or her sleep, I guess.
Are you kidding me?
She has a daughter.
Old?
She's...
Old?
I mean, she an old god, baby. She ugly.
Yeah? No, she's looking like that. Oh my god. She's looking like that one chick from Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski.
Oh man, Monsters Inc. is a good
Frankenfuck.
I don't like Monsters Inc. Actually, that's not. Pixar's made some great movies. Monsters Inc. isn't on my favorites list.
Really?
Toy Story, especially 3. 3 was just the greatest shit I've ever. And not even just for Pixar. That's just a great fucking movie. Period. Finding Nemo, of course.
Well, I'm inside the butt.
I mean,
speaking of which,
we all trying to get inside that. We all trying to get inside the butt, man. God, you knee deep in that thing. I don't know about that far. You trying to find out what she had for dinner?
No, that was a Finding Nemo reference.
That was a who?
That was a Finding Nemo reference.
Oh, Finding Nemo.
I'm inside the butt. He's like he goes out to the boat over the drop off. Nemo does. Whoa. Somehow I lost all my health standing in there. But Nemo goes out to touch the boat that's like off the drop off, and fucking Marlin's sitting there going, "No, don't you dare touch that boat!" Blah blah blah. And then he touches it, and then one of Nemo's friends goes, "Oh, he touched the butt." And then so when oh no, I died. And so when I was inside her butt, I was like, I'm inside the butt.
It's been a while since I've seen Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I don't know how I remembered that, but that was where that came from.
It's weird. It's weird that like you can remember like the tiniest, not just you, but just in general, but like some
the
parts
greatest.
of movies. No. There's just some, oh man, gotta make sure to get your souls back too, because they eat a lot of souls on you. Mm-hmm. But there's just certain pieces of dialogue that's said, or and music, certain lyrics that are said that just really like resonate with you,
Yeah, I know
like
exactly what you mean.
Not even like they don't even have to be like the most like the best lyric or like the best line in the movie, but for some reason it just resonates with you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember really insignificant stuff from like when I was like a little kid. Like I was crawling around in my fireplace room, and this was when my grandma used to live with us because my parents both worked full time, and so she kind of lived with us and just helped take care of us while my parents worked, every day. And I remember crawling around my fireplace room floor, and my grandma being like, "Oh, Jeffrey always comes to me when I call his name," and I heard that, and I don't know how, but in some way I interpreted what she said and knew what it meant, and so I went the opposite direction to spite what she just said.
Even then you were a spiteful little shit. Oh, make sure you get your souls. Get them souls, man. Get them souls.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. And now here's the really crazy thing about that. The science says that you're not capable of developing long-term memory until you're like 4 years old. And that's because like your brain is literally still developing the parts of your brain that allow long-term memory to happen. But here's the crazy thing. I was way too young to remember that.
Yeah. I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry, I have a story for that though, too.
Sorry. But so the point that I'm getting to is not only does it not make sense that I can remember that, or maybe I just invented it, which is totally possible. That could be totally possible. I remember her standing next to my mom when she said that, and they were both standing next to my pool table. But we didn't get a pool table in my house until I was like 7.
Huh.
So I'm not totally fucking sure what's going on there. But that's what I remember. And I remember it like it's the fucking truth.
Yeah, absolutely. Memory's very finicky like that, man. Somebody can convince you that you were doing something or doing something that you weren't doing, but they can convince you that you were, and you can fill in the gaps yourself and shit like that. Memory is very
that shit happens all the time. Like that.
But in terms of like remembering shit when you were younger, I can't remember how old I was. I know I was under 4, I believe. I can remember small things. Like I do remember when I was younger getting into the cabinets that I could reach. Damn, we are not doing good on this fight.
Anyway,
but I remember being able to get into the cabinets that I could reach, like the ones on the ground and shit, and stacking the cans and shit. I do remember that from when I was younger, vaguely. But I do remember one, and again, this is a very vague memory, when I want to say I was 3, but mom was taking a shower, and I guess my dad was in the living room, doing whatever the fuck. But for some reason, I was on. But I don't remember too much about it, but I do remember climbing up a chair and getting on top of the stove and laying on top of the eye. I do remember that.
What the fuck?
I still have the scar from that on my stomach, but I don't remember anything about it other than the fact that I climbed up a chair and laid on top of the eye that was on for some reason. Maybe somebody was about to cut something.
The eye that was on? You mean like just like the stovetop thing, right?
Yeah, like the eye of the stove. Yeah, whoa. That shit was on, and I climbed up there and laid on top of it. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that out loud. It sounds like but putting my parents on blast here. But yeah, I do remember that. I vaguely remember it, but I do slightly remember.
That's fucking crazy. I just put that guy in the eye. If you hadn't noticed, I fucking knocked his bitch ass all the way down there.
Hey, well, he did deserve it. He was like, doing stupid shit or whatever.
He did some fucking. Did you see how much damage he did? My loud.
He did. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, memory's very, very tricky thing.
Yeah, that's I didn't even understand like the whole concept of inventing your own memories until I had this psychology course, my second year of college, and my instructor pretty much explained exactly what I just did, except he was at his grandma's house and there was a sandbox that he was playing in with his cousin, but his cousin died before his grandma moved into the house that she was in that had the sandbox.
Oh, wait,
he remembers playing with his cousin at that house. Yeah, so I was like, oh my fucking god. And so, you start making those connections with your own life. It's like, holy shit. Like, you remember things that don't even happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gotta be a nice little mind fuck right there.
I'm gonna get that butt!
Hey, man, we all trying to get that butt.
Alright. Okay. Dude, this dragon actually does it. Is it a dragon? A thing?
She's something. Oh, I think that's a visceral right there. Oh,
yeah, whatever. I fucked up. I hit the heavy attack.
I think, you know what? It doesn't matter. I think that would have been a nice chunk of damage comparable to your heavy hits. Whatever.
Whoa.
God dang, she does so much damage. Yeah, let's pay attention on this one. No more stories. We're gonna get in here and finish this. We're gonna get in that butt.
No, I'm getting this butt right now.
You getting that butt. That boy gonna get that butt. Give him the butt. Give up the butt, ladies. Give up the butt.
I know why you being so stingy with it. Turds come out of it every day. I don't know why you can't just, just let us get a little bit of that booty action.
Just a little bit. We're not asking for too much. Like, you can hold off for a little while, but you got to give it up at some point. feel like it's unfair for you to hold on to it for that long. Oh, I think she was dying. Oh no, she was about to hit you. I feel like it's unfair for you ladies to hold off on giving up the butt. I mean, not holding off, but maybe not giving it up, period. It's kind of unfair in the sense that, like, when you get with a chick, let's just say you're in a relationship with a female, and it's like, once you get into a relationship with a female, it's like only being able to eat at one restaurant, but that restaurant decides to close up that day, you know, and you can never eat there again. It's kind of unfair.
Wait, the butt? The butt is the restaurant?
Yeah, the butt's the restaurant, you know, because you can't get butt from anywhere else, you know. And not just butt, just anything in relationships, period. Like, if a female decides to cut you off from anything, period, it's like your favorite restaurant closing up, because you can't go out and eat anywhere else. You have to eat at this restaurant and this restaurant only, but now it's closed up and you can't eat there anymore. It's kind of unfair.
But it's closed up for how long? It's not permanent. I mean, we're
forever.
Talking about
I mean, until she decides to open up shop again, I guess I should say.
I mean, usually that happens like a week out of the month anyway, right?
A week out of the month?
Mm-hmm. When they decide to have their fit or whatever it's called.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the shop closes up a week out of every month.
Oh, well, I'm just
restaurant.
talking. Well, not just.
Because they have a fit and they don't want to talk to you.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But not just for that week. For anything, for instance. Like, let's say you get with a chick who doesn't give fellatio. And you can't get that from anywhere else, because this is the person that you're with now. And we're talking in terms of relationships, not just some hookup or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, you know, it's like eating at your favorite restaurant because this is the only restaurant that you can eat at now. I guess it's not your favorite, it's just the only restaurant, and then that restaurant decides to close up shop. Like, you can't get fellatio from anybody else. You can only get it from this person, and this person's not giving you any fellatio. It's unfair, is what I'm saying.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why men cheat.
Oh, hey. Look, hey, I'm not condoning cheating, but my boy has a point. What you're not willing to do, some other chick will.
And with that, we'll see you next time on Chismac.
Bye.
Bye.